beses na rin tayong humihiling, di mapigilan ang ating mga tampuhan. Away ba't di natin tinamo na iwasan? Eto tayo, ngunit sa huli palagi babalik pa rin sa'yo hanggang sa huli. Palagi pipiliin kong maging sa'yo, ngunit ulitin at nais kong malaman mo iyo ako. Palagi, palagi
keeping the team lost left. Feeling like a night beat right, heavenly body. Only music can define you, and it sounds like.
Ang mitolohiya sa'yo'y maaari.
Shawty, you don't need no makeup. Brown eye check outside, beauty standard. Pretty, pretty lady, big bad, doesn't make sense. I see good in your face, girl, I mean it.
Body love,
Even lazy, you ain't keeping love. Haven't felt so different till I look in your eyes, see my future. Baby, loving you saved me. I wonder what your know was in heaven when I got a glimpse fake coming from your lips, babe. Music to my ears, babe. Feelings always okay. Oh, you on my Fridays and singing my face. Can we slow down? I don't wanna miss a thing. Ibigin kita man sa teatrong buhay limitado. Bawat isa lang matigaw manano. Shawty, you don't need no makeup. Brown eye check outside, beauty standard. Pretty, pretty lady, big bad, doesn't make sense. I see good in your face, girl, I mean it.
body love,
Even lazy, you ain't keeping love. Haven't felt so different till I look in your eyes, see my future. Baby, loving you saved me. Shot, a non-stop vertigo drill plot. Whiskey in the team lost left. Feeling like a night beat right, heavenly body. Only music can define you, and it sounds like. Define you, and it sounds like. Shawty, you don't need no makeup. Brown eye check outside, beauty standard. Pretty, pretty lady, big bad, doesn't make sense. I see good in your face, girl, I mean it.
body love,
Even lazy, you ain't keeping love. Haven't felt so different till I look in your eyes, see my future. Baby, loving you saved me. I wonder what your know was in heaven when I got a glimpse fake coming from your lips, babe. Music to my ears, babe. Feelings always okay. Oh, you on my Fridays and singing my face. Can we slow down? I don't wanna miss a thing. Ibigin kita man sa teatrong buhay limitado. Bawat isa lang matigaw manano. Shawty, you don't need no makeup. Brown eye check outside, beauty standard. Pretty, pretty lady, big bad, doesn't make sense. I see good in your face, girl, I mean it.
body love,
Even lazy, you ain't keeping taking my thing. I love every part of you. Can we slow down? Yung lahat ko, wanna miss a thing. Ibigin kita mas sa teatrong buhay limitado. Bawat isap ng mata ikaw manano. Shawty, you don't need no makeup. Brown eye chick, outside, beauty's in her. Pretty, pretty lady, big bang, doesn't make sense. I see good in your face, girl, I mean it. Coming from your lips, babe. Music to my ears, babe. Yeah, this all is okay. Only on my Fridays and taking my thing. I love every part of you. Can we slow down? Yung lahat ko, wanna miss a thing. Ibigin kita mas sa teatrong buhay limitado. Bawat isap ng mata ikaw manano. Shawty, you don't need no makeup. Brown eye chick, outside, beauty's in her. Pretty, pretty lady, big bang, doesn't make sense. I see good in your face, girl, I mean it. Paulit-ulit na pagkakataon na nasaktan na bigo. Mukhang delikado na naman ako. O bakit ba kinikilig na naman ako? Pero ngayon ay parang kakaiba. Pag nakatingin sa iyong mata, ang mundo ay kalma. Ngayong nandyan ka na, di magmamadali. Ikaw lang ang katabi hanggang sa ang buhok ay pumuti. Di na maghahanap ng kung anong sagot sa mga tanong, dahil ikaw ang katiyakan ko. Hindi na ako bibigtaw, dahil ka lang ka sa'yo. Kung meron mong kulay ang
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our candidates in their formal wear.
What a beautiful display of beauty, elegance, and grace. Could we give it up, please, to Mr. Brent Bernard for that beautiful rendition of song. A big round of applause for Brent. Ladies and gentlemen, at this portion, I would like to formally open it to one of my most favorite part of tonight's competition. This is the 2025 question and answer round.
It's also a close second favorite for me because in this round, our candidates will be tested on their intelligence, communication skills, and grace under pressure. The candidates will pick the name of the judge who will ask him or her a question. Candidates will have 45 seconds to deliver his or her answer, and once you hear this sound, oh, was that actually it? that was a, you got me there. I'll admit, you got me there. Once you hear this sound, their 45 seconds are up.
Right, let's begin this Q&A round with Mr. Essex Aaron Cabrera. Aaron, could you please pick a judge? We would like to request the audience to please keep this round quiet. You may continue to applause to your favorite candidate, but please do so once they finish to deliver their answer. Thank you. And your judge is no other than Miss Ara Fernandez.
Miss Ara Fernandez, the proprietress of Yominoke.
Hello, good evening. So, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good luck. Anyway, the question is, the UK and the Philippines both rely on tourism, yet face challenges in balancing economic growth with protecting cultural heritage and the environment. If you were to advise both governments on the joint initiative for sustainable tourism, what would it would be and how it would benefit both nations?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. The UK and the Philippines both rely on tourism, yet facing challenges in balancing economic growth and protecting cultural heritage and the environment. If you were to advise both governments on a joint initiative for sustainable tourism, what would it be and how would it benefit both nations?
Thank you very much for your question. Now, I understand tourism is one of the largest contributors to Philippine GDP. And I believe that sustainable tourism should benefit the Philippines in a way that can be protected for future generations. So, in a way, I think sustainable tourism should be encouraged for everyone to Thank you for your question.
Thank you very much, Aaron. You still have some time. Do you want to continue?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes?
Okay, so the question. So sustainable tourism. I do think it's very important. Like, we have to preserve our culture.
Sorry, Aaron. That was your 45 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Essex.
It is not easy to be on the spot.
Especially going first.
Yes,
It's not easy
the
at all.
nerves, I know. But however, these gentlemen have really gone a rigorous process on it's gonna, show off their dedication and hard work and training they've been doing
Yeah,
for the
of
last
course.
couple of months.
We are building men of substance, of course.
Of course.
And now, the next man of substance we'll be calling to answer the question is Mr. Kent. Please come forward.
Mr. Kent, please. Mr. Kent, could you please pick your judge?
And to ask Mr. Kent the question is Attorney Don Maxino. Okay, so on behalf of Attorney Don Maxino, could we please have another pick out from the bowl? And we'll let Mr. Kent do that as well. Thanks. And to ask Mr. Kent, the question is Mr. Luis Barriuan.
Hi, Mr. Kent. How are you feeling?
Good, a little bit nervous.
That's good. Take a deep breath. Before I
Thank
ask
you
my
very much.
question. So here's my question. Many people believe true leadership is tested not in times of success, but in times of crisis. If you were faced with a decision that benefits the greater community, but risks your personal reputation, would you still choose it? Why or why not?
Thank you for your question. For me, I would sacrifice my reputation obviously for the people, because as my advocate is for mental health, and a lot of Filipinos doesn't believe about mental health. And for me, I would like to give voice and take this opportunity to speak out, even if you're not okay. It's fine, and to give people who doesn't have any
Thank you, Mr. Kent.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kent. The judges' questions are so tough. What is going on? I mean,
They are building, as we said, men of resilience for
Yes,
real.
are we looking for the next prime minister or
As Mr. Louis said, a leader.
I didn't know. Okay,
The
wow.
next president. Now,
But we have to give them grace.
yes, definitely.
Right, because it's to have a composure under pressure is really years and years of training. Even the TED speakers could quack, in when you put in a situation like this. So
That's
please
right.
welcome our next candidate, Mr. Manchester. Kaya mo to, friend. And your judge, this is for me. I hope this is your lucky judge. Judge Zoe Tabin Vance Paul.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Very, very nervous.
You're gonna be okay. So, do you believe that overseas Filipinos have a stronger or weaker connection to the nation compared to those living in the Philippines? Explain your stance.
I think that overseas Filipinos are, like for myself, I actually grew up here in the UK, and my culture has always still been the same. I'm still able to cook Filipino food, speak Tagalog, and that's just because of my mother. She taught me the way that how Filipino culture is. Thank you very much.
Very well said, Mr. Manchester. Therefore, it doesn't matter whether you grow in the Philippines or outside the Philippines, it's a home away from home. Thank you,
Right,
Mr.
thank you,
Manchester.
And thank you to our gentlemen for going first. Now, bringing on the ladies to answer the next part of the question, we'll bring forward Miss Kent.
No, we will call Miss Birmingham,
Okay, let's go with Miss Birmingham.
alphabetically arranged.
Oh,
yes.
I can only count to B.
And please hand it to Mr. Kim last. You look beautiful in red, Miss Birmingham, I must say.
And to ask Miss Birmingham her question is Dr. Vincent Wong.
There you go.
Good evening, how are you?
Good evening. Nervous as possible.
Okay, so my question is, if the truth would destroy someone's life, but a lie would save them, what would you choose?
Thank you for that question. First of all, good evening, everyone. Personally, if I were to choose between the truth and the lie, it would have to be the truth. At the end of the day, it's your integrity and how clean your conscience is. At the end of the day, if you're not doing anything wrong, then what's it to everyone else? Sorry. Take your time. I personally would choose to tell the truth, even if it would break the person that I love's heart the most. Because for me, what matters most is that I was honest with myself and honest with the people around me. Thank you.
And you just make it in the nick of time. Thank you, Miss Birmingham. Honesty is the biggest policy, yes, indeed.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Birmingham. Now, next on the list, alphabetically,
Yes.
we have...
Actually, normally I'm very bad at this,
That's
but
okay.
yeah, my brain still works.
I can count to blue, don't worry. We have Miss Dartford up next.
Miss Dartford, you look stunning in this monochromatic number. Please pick a number. Your judge is no less than the CEO and owner of Epier Skin, Miss May Mercado.
There you go, May. The mic's yours.
Hello, Miss Dalford.
Hello.
Good luck. My question is, in a world where beauty pageants are sometimes criticized as being outdated, how would you define the role of a beauty king or beauty queen today to make her truly relevant and impactful? I repeat, in a world where beauty pageants are sometimes criticized as being outdated, how would you redefine the role of beauty king or queen today to make her truly relevant and impactful?
Earning the crown, you receive more than a prize. You earn a platform, and that is a great responsibility. And so I would redefine the modern beauty queen as an inspirational leader, a transformative woman, and an ambassador for the marginalized. She utilizes her platform as a vehicle to mobilize for social change. Because I believe in doing pageantry with a purpose. Thank you.
Wow, Miss Dartford! That was very evocative answer. I love that. You brought us to church. Thank you, Miss Dartford. Let's call in our next Miss, Miss Eastbourne. Licia, I love blue on you.
Yay, thank you.
Please pick a judge. Kim, please.
And to ask Miss Eastbourne her question is Faust Peneria.
Good evening, Ms. Eastbourne. My question is, what cultural misconception about Filipinos would you most like to correct on a global stage?
Controversial.
I repeat, what cultural misconception about Filipinos would you most like to correct on a global stage?
Thank you very much for your question. On a global stage, I would like to correct that Filipinos are very quiet because they are very loud. And that is a very common misconception. Thank you very much.
Short and sweet.
Sweet,
Short and
but
sweet.
punchy. Thank you very much, Ms. Eastbourne. We are indeed loud, especially after Tanduay
That's right.
and Red
That's
Horse.
right. Oh, Red Horse. Pulang
Do your
kabayo.
research.
And next up to be asked the question for this portion is Miss Edinburgh.
Miss Edinburgh, please pick a judge. Your judge is Mr. Sonny Sanchez.
Hi, Ms. Edinburgh. Take a deep breath, and here is your question. Best of luck, and to all the candidates, you all look amazing tonight. Question. How should the Philippines position itself in the ongoing geopolitical tensions between global superpowers like the US and China?
Wow, I know. Thank you for your very difficult question. That is very hard to answer. I would say that Philippines should stand in its own independence, but also stay as allies with China and US because they should. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Edinburgh. Just like that.
A very, very difficult question to answer.
And the crowd goes wild.
And the crowd goes wild indeed. Next
Sometimes
up,
you just gonna have to be witty.
sometimes you just have to be witty, of course.
Let's call on candidate Miss Kent. Please pick a judge.
Thank you, Miss Kent. And to ask Miss Kent, her question is Dr. Abdul Rahman Abdul Baki.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Take a deep breath. No, it's an easy one. It's an easy one. Thank you. So, your question is, how do you navigate your privilege as a beauty queen when many Filipinos face daily injustice and poverty?
Can you repeat the question, please?
How do you navigate your privilege as a beauty queen when many Filipinos face daily injustice and poverty?
Thank you for your wonderful question. I would use my platform to stand up for those who are facing injustices and are afraid to speak up for themselves. I would uplift the community by helping them, especially the poor and the ones who are experiencing injustice. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Of course, and you have a very great platform in the Miss Universe and the Miss Filipinas Royalties UK to be able to use that to help others. Thank you, Miss Kent.
Yes, and up next we have Miss Salisbury to the stage.
We are almost at the end of our Q&A round. And we have Miss Salisbury. Miss Salisbury, please pick a judge. And please hand it to Kim.
Thank you. And to ask Miss Salisbury her question is Mirza Maya. Mirza Mia or Mirza Maya?
Mirza Mia, here. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the question is it ever possible to help without unintentionally harming in charity work? Where do you draw the line between assistance and interference? I'll repeat it again. Right? Is it ever possible to help without unintentionally harming in charity work? Where do you draw the line between assistance and interference?
Thank you for your question, and good evening to you all. I believe that, charity does come with consequences, and you must be careful to not overstep. But those consequences shouldn't prohibit us from stopping giving. We must ensure that the help that we give does not hurt the integrity, the independence, and the pride of the people that we are supporting. And for me, that goes for animals too. I want to make sure that whatever animals I help, I stay within their natural reserves. So I think that you can still help, but ensure that your pride, your dignity, and your independence comes after the people you're helping. That's how we can create a more giving world. Thank you.
Another strong answer.
Very
well
well said, Miss Salisbury. Wow. Beauty and brains indeed. And now we come to the very last one, Miss Southwest. I love you guys. You're the best audience ever.
Amazing dress as well, by the way. Amazing dress.
Keisha, I think you need an extra
stage.
Stage for your guest.
Just for yourself.
Please welcome your judge, and your question will be coming from Ms. Elena Benson.
Miss Elena Benson or Miss Asian Global?
Good evening, Miss Southwest London.
Hello, good evening.
Question is, if you could solve only one, poverty, corruption, or climate change, what would it be and why?
Gosh, what a question.
I repeat, if you could solve only one, poverty, corruption, or climate change, what would it be and why?
If I could just solve one of those things, I would choose poverty. Because poverty isn't just a lack of having money, it's being denied choice. When you don't have enough kind of money and things like that, and enough choice, you do succumb to things like corruption, and you aren't able to think about saving the environment when all you can think about is putting food on the table. So I believe that if you solve poverty, you give people agency, you give people dignity and the choice to think about the future. Therefore, I think if you solve poverty, you can open up possibility. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Southwest London.
That was catchy as well. That was very, very good.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our Q&A round, but we are now ready to award our major awards.